with senior national correspondent John Roberts, who's standing by live in New York City, where Donald Trump was expected to reveal his running mate today at 11 o'clock this morning Eastern Time. That announcement, due to what has happened in France, is now on hold. Good morning, John.
It is on hold. Looks like it'll be on hold for probably about 24 hours or so, Martha. I just ran into Eric Trump as he was on his way into the tower. He said that they're all about to go into a meeting to try to figure out when they can, in a respectful way, roll out the vice presidential nominee. Donald Trump, yesterday when he was hosting some fundraisers in Los Angeles, took a look at the carnage, the horrible thing that happened in Nice, and just decided it was not an appropriate thing to do to hold a celebratory vice presidential rollout so soon after something like this happened. In fact, he took to Twitter last night talking about this, saying, quote, "When will we learn? It's only going to get worse." And I'm sure that we'll hear him talk a lot about what happened in France over the coming hours as well. Now, to the potential running mate, all indications are that it's going to be Indiana Governor Mike Pence. Yesterday, a plane arrived at Teterboro Airport in New Jersey, just outside of Manhattan, on a flight from Indianapolis. A person with white hair, very similar to Mike Pence, got out of that aircraft and into a black Suburban and headed for parts unknown. Donald Trump spent a lot of time with him in Indiana. The two of them attended a rally together on Tuesday. Donald Trump had breakfast with him on Wednesday. But Donald Trump says that he hasn't yet made the final decision, that it still could change. He likes Chris Christie. He likes Newt Gingrich. But Paul Manafort, who was on Fox and Friends this morning, thinks the die is pretty much cast. Listen to this.
I think that Mr. Trump has reached a decision, but he isn't prepared to announce it yet. Until he announces it, there's no formal nominee. I mean, the reality is we were going to have an event today. He was moved by what happened last night. It wasn't a matter of taking a little time to rethink things. It was a matter of taking a little time to honor the people.
Lieutenant General Michael Flynn was also on Fox and Friends this morning. He, too, was on the short list to be the running mate. He declined to say whether or not he had been told that it wasn't him, but did say, Martha, that Donald Trump, when he chooses a running mate, will not be a running mate chosen for him. It'll be a running mate chosen for the American people. Martha?
Yeah. So, John, Mike Pence is up against a deadline this morning, though, if he wants to run for governor of Indiana again.
He is. He is supposed to file by noon today papers to say whether he is going to continue his re-elect campaign for governor of Indiana or whether or not he is going to drop out. We got this statement a little while ago, producer Jake Gibson from the elections division in Indiana, that says, yes, he has to withdraw by noon today. The only way a state local candidate can withdraw after today's deadline is death, moving out of the district, in this case of Governor Pence, out of Indiana, or be convicted of a felony. Two of those three would also negate the possibility of him becoming the running mate. As far as we can ascertain, though, Martha, there will be a pause of about 24 hours. It looks like this thing is going to go ahead on Saturday here in Manhattan. So they have a couple of days to get out in the campaign trail before the convention to kind of do a big roll into Cleveland. Martha?
Yeah. All right. As you say, they're meeting behind you right now to discuss this, so we'll see what comes out of it. John, thank you very much.